All right. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to the Monday Pause. This is our fourth and final Monday Pause meditation together during National Meditation Month and National Mental Health Month. I'm so proud of each of you for committing to this new practice and actually showing up. Wanted to kick us off with an introduction. In case you don't know me, my name is Christian, and I'm the creator of Where She Grows, a space centered around mindfulness, self care, and creating room for women to slow down and reconnect with ourselves. You being here tonight is proof that you desire to be more intentional about the time you take for yourself, and I want that for us too. I want to start us off a little different than we have probably gotten used to. But if everyone that's willing could please come off camera just for a quick second. So happy to see some faces. I want you all to see each other and feel the community and the space that we have together. Some of you have been here all 4 weeks this month. Some of you are here for the first time. And I just want to send some gratitude to all of you, wherever you are. You decided to show up, not for me, but honestly for yourself. And I want you to acknowledge that and just look at the women that have made the same choice as you. And we have that in common. So appreciate you all being here tonight. Feel free to have cameras on or off. It's definitely your choice, but wanted to share that moment with you all because I'm so happy and excited. Um, so this series was curated to help you all build a simple and consistent rest practice. And through actually saying yes to rest by committing your time, moving through breath work and meditation, we've done just that. And I'm really excited to share more with you, but I will save it for our reflection. And for now, I will kick us off with a little bit about the practice we'll be doing tonight. The practice is called Yoga Nidra, which is often described as yoga sleep. It's a guided meditation practice that allows the body to rest deeply while the mind remains gently awake. So we'll do a shortened version of this practice, but it typically can last 20 to 45 minutes or more. As our community continues to build, our meditation practice will advance to longer sessions to really allow your body to decompress. And essentially, the goal is to lose track of time, fall asleep, and feel the benefits of that kind of restfulness and mindfulness. But for tonight, what that means for you is you don't have to do anything. There's no need to clear your mind, no need to focus perfectly, no need to get it right. You may feel deeply relaxed. You may notice your thoughts. You might even fall asleep. And all of that is completely okay. This is a practice of resting and receiving, not doing. I invite you to move slowly and keep that internal dialogue positive and non judgmental towards yourself. So I invite you to find a comfortable position, whatever feels good for you when it comes to taking some deep breaths, doing some breath work. Maybe you want to sit up crisscross style like I am. I have a pillow up under me just to give me some extra cushion and comfort. Maybe you're on a mat or your couch or your bed, wherever you are. Just go for whatever feels comfortable. And just going back to acknowledging tonight, our final Monday pause of this series, whether it's week 1, 2, 3, or 4. This is a week of commitment for you. It's a week of you adapting to something new, making time for something new. And so trust yourself to make decisions that align with the version of you that you desire. And let's take some few moments to take some intentional deep breaths. We're going to start with one cleansing breath. If it feels good to you, you can have your hands on your chest, your belly, or resting on your legs or by your sides. And so we're going to seal our lips, close the mouth, and take a deep inhale through your nose. As you inhale, you're feeling your belly expand, your chest expand, filling the breath all the way up to the throat. And then open the mouth and exhale to release. And so we're going to move into a simple breath pattern. Know that if your mind wanders during this, it's okay. Just come back to the sound of my voice because I'm going to guide you through the first few rounds. And so we're going to do a few rounds of triangular breathing where we inhale for a count of 3, hold for a count of 3, and then exhale for a count of 3. So we'll keep it nice and short and simplified. And as I said, I'll guide you through the first few. And so totally up to you if you'd like to close your eyes or bring them to a soft gaze. We're going to seal the lips. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Again. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Do maybe 2 rounds of this on your own, beginning with your inhale. Hold. And exhale. And one more round. And after your final exhale here, you can return to your natural breath. And then let's take one more deep cleansing breath together. Let's seal our lips and inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. Returning to your natural breath. Remembering that your breath is something that you carry with you everywhere, every day. So it's always available to you. We're going to now move into our yoga nidra practice, where we will lie down or sit down, invite stillness to the body, and begin to scan the body with our minds as we sit or lie in stillness. So, welcome you to find a comfortable position, whether you're lying flat on your back with the support of the floor or your mat beneath you. You're welcome to bring any blankets or pillows for some warmth or some comfort. If you choose to be seated, you can have your legs crossed or out straight. Notice your spine and lengthen it if you're sitting. Notice the ground beneath you. and just prepare your body for some stillness. And know that the mind will still be active. So you can always bring your awareness back to the sound of my voice or to your breathing, noticing the inhales and exhales. And so coming into stillness, we're going to start our yoga nidra practice with a sound bowl. And so coming into stillness, noticing your natural breath. Noticing the sounds around you. Just observing. No need to move unless that feels right, but no need to change anything. Just noticing here. Noticing the sounds near and far. Noticing the sound bowl. Lowering your gaze or closing the eyes if you haven't already. Continuing to breathe slow and deep. Allowing your breath to be intentional. Filling the lungs, filling your body with the oxygen it needs. Inhaling goodness. Exhaling anything we don't need. And let's take a deep inhale. Hold. And exhale. Beginning to bring the attention to your body, starting right at the crown, the top of your head. Allowing the muscles in your face to relax. Noticing any sensations just in the head. Relaxing the brows and the space in between your brows. Allowing the nose to feel relaxed and your ears. Relaxing your mouth. Dropping the tongue from the roof of your mouth. And relaxing the jaw. And just noticing in this moment what it feels like to just be still. It may not be silent if that's out of your control, but you can take stillness and embrace that. And let's move down the body as we begin to scan, moving down the neck to the collarbone, noticing the shoulders and allowing them to relax. Noticing your arms, allowing them to be heavy wherever they are. Noticing the hands and allowing them to relax and release any tension or tightness. Noticing your back as it may touch the surface beneath you if you're lying down, or maybe you notice the spine if you're sitting up. And just feeling supported and grounded, whether that's the support you feel beneath you or the support of your spine holding you up. Noticing the chest and heart space and imagining it being open as you have been open to this experience, to this practice. You've been open and receptive. And so imagine the heart space being open to anything nurturing that's serving you, that's meeting you where you are without force. Even if it isn't easy or straightforward. And while we're here observing the heart space, sending yourself some love. And now sharing some of that love outwardly amongst our community here, our tiny little corner where we get to be. Coming down to the belly, noticing what you may feel there. Noticing your lower back. Continuing to breathe at your own pace. And moving down, noticing your waist. Beginning to notice both legs, noticing the thighs, notice the back of the thighs, coming down to the shins, noticing the calves and allowing them to be heavy, and then coming down to the ankles, allowing them to relax. Noticing the tops of each foot, moving up to the toes, imagining all 10 toes being relaxed, noticing the sole and the heel of your foot, allowing them to be heavy and relaxed. And feeling any final movements you may need to take before we rest silently for just a few minutes. Having scanned the entire body, head to toe, feeling some peace now and anticipating a few moments of rest. And so, for a few moments, there'll be silence. Just know that the next sound you hear will be my voice welcoming you back into the practice. And thoughts may come and go. You can always return your attention back to your inhales and exhales. And let's slowly begin to return to the present moment by allowing the stillness, but awakening the mind. Maybe you first think about moving before you actually start to move. Just remembering to invite that slow, intentional movement. And we can start waking up the body by wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Maybe you stretch out your legs or arms. And then when you're ready to slowly roll over on one side, if you're laying down, can roll over to one side. And when you're ready, slowly pressing yourself back up to a seat. And if you are already seated, just repositioning yourself, making sure you're comfortable, checking in as we prepare to move into our reflection. And so continuing to just be curious about how you're feeling. Maybe you're noticing anything that may be showing up. And I invite you to have your camera on or off while we go into our last reflection of this month. I think if we back up the slide a little bit, we can see the bottom of the journal prompt. But on the screen is our closing reflection. We have ended our practices with a reflection each week. And so it would only be right if we did that today, right? So wanted to just offer a gentle reflection as an offering from me to you, and something that I hope you are able to sit with tonight or sometime this week. And if you have a journal nearby, you can write down any piece that resonates with you. And if you can avoid it for a little longer, maybe you don't go straight for your phone and instead you sit with these reflections for just a couple minutes. But I wanted to start with community growth. I am so happy and proud to say that in the month of May, 25 women committed to the Monday Pause. Claps all around for that. I took a look at the number today and I was like, wow, that is really special. I don't know what I imagined, but God definitely superseded that and connected me with the right women at the right moments. And I'm so proud of that. Um, our 4 weeks and 35 minutes of meditation or mindfulness equal to 140 minutes of a calm, regulated nervous system. We usually went past 7:35, so you got some bonus time too. So shout out to y'all. Um, but yeah, I think that you all should sit with that number as well. It's 1 month and you had 140 minutes of a calm nervous system that, you could have filled that time with something else, scrolling on the phone, just doing something that maybe not would not have been as replenishing, may not have served you as well. So I wanted to call that out, and just acknowledge the work that I am doing, the work that you all are doing, and the work that I feel God is calling us all to do. Um, I wanted to also share scripture. I realize now I left some information off, but I will read the scripture, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. Philippians 1:6. I left that off, but that's where it's from. And journal prompt for this week is to write a growth letter to yourself for being here tonight or this month And so a letter is just where you acknowledge your growth, whether it's 1 week of growth, 1 month, and you just acknowledge that one thing that you made a commitment to do or that you decided to do. So I invite you to write that to yourself tonight and include a thank you and lots of gratitude to yourself for just being here tonight. If that is where you are and that's what you want to acknowledge, just acknowledge tonight. If there's more in this month that has shown up for you, more that you want to write about that you've experienced in the month of May, include that as well. And definitely acknowledge how intentional this shift was and what it felt like to return to this space each week or for the first time. I think it's important to call that out, write it down, because we tend to remember things more, they resonate more when we write them down. And maybe you sit with this and you say, I can commit to doing this once a week. More than that, I can commit to a community of women working to discover rest, explore rest, and build a rest practice. So if the scripture or the prompt resonate with you, definitely take them down so you can sit with them. And before we close, I will play a little more music just to give you some more time. If you need some more time jotting down the reflection, if you want to put anything in the chat, feel free to do so. I know that this is our last Monday pause of this month, but I really want to thank you overall for giving yourself this time, this pause, and for contributing to the energy of Where She Grows. I'm so proud of you for this moment. I'm proud of us. I want to remind you of our community commitment and the incentive. One of our community members will win a free meditation app membership for registering for the Monday Pause, and that announcement will be shared soon. So thank you for being here. Feel free to share the Where She Grows Instagram page with any women you know that could use something like this. If you can't wait until the next time to do something like this, I have another offering coming up next month. We are going outside. We are getting together in person for the first time. And I'm really happy about that. We are taking a long walk. That's what I'm calling it, because it's not quite a hike. Less intensive than that, of course, but really a mindful walk. It's going to be located in the Laurel area or near the Laurel area. And I will share more information with you if you're interested. There is going to be a link in the chat for you to get some details about that and also register if you would like to. But yes, we're going to be coming together in person for a mindful walk where we will take some deep breaths, do some mindfulness practices outside. All you have to do is dress comfortably and show up with a willing spirit. And like I said, more information to come on that if you're interested or curious. Just click the link that was just put into the chat, and you also will receive or may have already received an email with a link to that, but I will make sure to continue to share that so you all will have access to it. And I just want to thank you. I'm really grateful for what we have built over these last 4 weeks. And I hope that tonight does not end your pause. It only inspires it and encourages you to take a pause more often. But until our next time together, I want to thank you and wish you all the best. Have a good night, ladies.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
are. You are meant to be here. When I look in your eyes, your ego
Thank you.
starts to appear. Are you afraid to ascend? Nothing's stopping you. Never know. Are you ready for the highs and lows? You never know if you're ready for the highs and lows. Think about it.
And